Good morning. Uh, it's somewhere around 11 o'clock, and I haven't been awake that long. I really haven't. I finally figured out the editor and got the video edited. And then I went ahead and posted the unedited version of everything. If you watch that, you actually get to see my little excursion to the Chattanooga Choo Choo. Which was fun. I need to learn that song. I only know like the first line and then that's it. I'd like to actually go back there again and get out and walk around. We couldn't exactly do that yesterday, but anyway, I just wanted to make kind of a follow-up video because the idea of going to another haunted place today is just kind of, yeah. I don't know if I have it in me today. Once is enough over this weekend, But hey, yeah, go big or go home. That's what I think. But I wanted to make a follow-up video because I hadn't actually I didn't look up anything when I got home yesterday. I was too busy trying to figure out this editor thing, which I think I got figured out. Cross your fingers. I don't know. But I really, I was watching the footage with my mom, and she was telling me that she had seen another medium who went to a battlefield, I think near Loretta Lynn's house or something like that, over in the western part of the state, and who had the same thing happen, and yeah, it was just, spirit trying to come through. And, I think at one point I said I was like cold and maybe the battle took place in the cold or something. But I think September doesn't really get that cold here. So I'm definitely attributing all of that cold to all of that energy of spirit. Cause I was pretty freezing. I actually had the heat on in the car yesterday. It was after I was done filming everything. It was pretty crazy. But I hadn't done any research. So I thought, well, let's pull something up and see what we can find. So I got my little tablet down here. Battle of Chickamauga. Let's clicky on wiki. That rhymed. Alright, let's see. Got my little tablet. And probably, I didn't want to look this up before I was on camera, so that you guys wouldn't think I did it in advance. Let's see. September 18th through 20th, 1863. Confederate victory. Let's see. It marked the end of a Union offensive in southeastern Tennessee and northwest Georgia called the Chickamauga Campaign. It was the most significant Union defeat in the Western theater of the American Civil War and involved the second highest number of casualties in the war following the Battle of Gettysburg. It was the first major battle of the war that was fought in Georgia. Okay. It just said it involved the second highest number of casualties in the entire Civil War following the Battle of Gettysburg. I have never been to the actual battlefield at Gettysburg, but I've driven by. I couldn't even get out of the car there. Just for kicks and giggles. Let's see. I think we saw yesterday 16,170. The way it's divided is weird. I don't know if that's casualties or if it's I don't know. That's kind of weird. Let's see. Just for comparison's sake, let's click on Gettysburg. Robert E. Lee was at Gettysburg. So total casualties there was 23,049. And the Battle of Chickamauga, It's kind of hard to... Well, I think it's saying the Union lost 18,454 and the Confederacy lost 16,170, if I'm reading it correctly. So, what does that mean? That means that where we were yesterday was pretty significant, not only in American history and Civil War history, but also with everything that I talked about experiencing. It's no wonder. I actually had no idea that it was the, what did it say? Second highest number of casualties were lost during this battle. So, wow, that actually kind of blows my mind. Wow. Let's see. Just trying to see if there's anything else that would have... Union units spontaneously rallied to create a defensive line on the Horseshoe Ridge, forming a new right wing for the line of Major General George H. Thomas, who assumed overall command of remaining forces. Although the Confederates launched costly and determined assaults, Thomas and his men held until twilight. General George H. Thomas, that name sounds familiar. Weren't we right there? So maybe that place that we were yesterday was called Horseshoe Ridge. I'm not exactly sure. But there, wow, are there's campaign and major battle take their name from the West Chickamauga Creek. In popular histories, it is often said that Chickamauga is a Cherokee word meaning river of death. I did not know that. But then it also says... the video cut off. Let's see. I've been reading a little bit more. Wow. Confederate Brigadier General Bushran Johnson had this to say about it. The scene now presented was unspeakably grand. The resolute and impetuous charge, the rush of our heavy columns sweeping out from the shadow and gloom of the forest out into the open fields flooded with sunlight, the glitter of arms, the onward dash of artillery and mounted men, the retreat of the foe, the shouts of the host of our army, the dust, the smoke, the noise of firearms, of whistling balls and grape shot, and of bursting shell, made up a battle scene of unsurpassed grandeur. I don't know about grandeur, but for some reason I feel like that quote is significant. I think in watching back at some point yesterday I said that I felt terror on both sides, but on one side I felt confident, on the other side not so confident, something like that. That was the Confederate general. So if he felt good enough about it to write that, perhaps that's where that comes in. I don't know. But whew. Telegram to the U.S. War Department, 4 p.m. from Charles A. Dana. My report today is of deplorable importance. Chickamauga is as fatal a name in our history as Bull Run. Okay. I need to stop reading about that. But I just wanted to make sure I got that up on camera. Because, whew, wow. Mind-blowing, actually, that we were there. And we experienced so much. Yeah. If I ever go back there again, I will not be open to experience everything I experienced yesterday. Pretty crazy dreams with everybody coming back. Lots of notes to take as well. So, But I was really happy that I could actually share that with you, and I hope that you like it. That it, maybe it makes some sense out there. We'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed. This vlog's gonna be short today, only because I'm pretty tired from yesterday. Don't worry, we'll be back at it tomorrow. And everybody take care out there and have a great Sunday. Peace and love.